Psalm 119. O the blessedness of those perfect in the way! They are walking in the law of Yahweh. O the blessedness of those keeping his testimonies! They seek him with the whole heart. Indeed, they have not done iniquity, they have walked in his ways. You have commanded us to diligently keep your precepts. O that my ways were prepared to keep your statutes! Then I am not ashamed in my looking to all your commands. I confess you with uprightness of heart in my learning the judgments of your righteousness. I keep your statutes. Do not utterly leave me. With what does a young man purify his path? To observe according to your word. I have sought you with all my heart. Do not let me err from your commands. I have hid your saying in my heart, that I do not sin before you. Blessed are you, O Yahweh. Teach me your statutes. With lips I have recounted all the judgments of your mouth. I have rejoiced in the way of your testimonies, as over all wealth. I meditate on your precepts, and I attentively behold your paths. I delight myself in your statutes. I do not forget your word. Confer benefits on your servant. I live, and I keep your word. Uncover my eyes, and I behold wonders out of your law. I am a sojourner on earth. Do not hide your commandments from me. My soul has broken for desire to your judgments at all times. You have rebuked the cursed proud, who are erring from your commands. Remove reproach and contempt from me, for I am keeping your testimonies. Princes also sat, they spoke against me. Your servant meditates on your statutes. Your testimonies are also my delight, the men of my counsel. My soul has cleaved to the dust. Quicken me according to your word. I have recounted my ways, and you answered me. Teach me your statutes. Cause me to understand the way of your precepts, and I meditate on your wonders. My soul has dropped from affliction. Establish me according to your word. Turn aside the way of falsehood from me, and favor me with your law. I have chosen the way of faithfulness. I have compared your judgments. I have adhered to your testimonies, O Yahweh. Do not put me to shame. I run the way of your commands, for you enlarge my heart. Show me, O Yahweh, the way of your statutes, and I keep it to the end. Cause me to understand, and I keep your law, and observe it with the whole heart. Cause me to tread in the path of your commands, for I have delighted in it. Incline my heart to your testimonies, and not to dishonest gain. Remove my eyes from seeing vanity. Quicken me in your way. Establish your saying to your servant that is concerning your fear. Remove my reproach that I have feared, for your judgments are good. Behold, I have longed for your precepts. Quicken me in your righteousness. And your kindness meet me, O Yahweh, your salvation according to your saying. And I answer him who is reproaching me a word, for I have trusted in your word. And you do not utterly take away the word of truth from my mouth, because I have hoped in your judgment, and I keep your law continually, for all time and forever. And I habitually walk in a broad place, for I have sought your precepts. And I speak of your testimonies before kings, and I am not ashamed. And I delight myself in your commands that I have loved, and I lift up my hands to your commands that I have loved, and I meditate on your statutes. Remember the word to your servant on which you have caused me to hope. This is my comfort in my affliction, that your saying has quickened me. The proud have utterly scorned me. I have not turned aside from your law. I remember your judgments of old, O Yahweh, and I comfort myself. Horror has seized me because of the wicked forsaking your law. Your statutes have been songs to me in the house of my sojournings. I have remembered your name in the night, O Yahweh, and I keep your law. This has been to me that I have kept your precepts. Yahweh is my portion. I have said I would keep your words. I appease your face with the whole heart. Favor me according to your saying. I have reckoned my ways and turned back my feet to your testimonies. I have made haste and did not delay to keep your commands. Cords of the wicked have surrounded me. I have not forgotten your law. At midnight I rise to give thanks to you for the judgment of your righteousness. I am a companion to all who fear you, and to those keeping your precepts. Of your kindness, O Yahweh, the earth is full. Teach me your statutes. You did good with your servant, O Yahweh, according to your word. Teach me the goodness of reason and knowledge, for I have believed in your commands. Before I am afflicted, I am erring, and now I have kept your saying. You are good, and doing good. Teach me your statutes. The proud have forged falsehood against me. I keep your precepts with the whole heart. Their heart has been thick as fat. I have delighted in your law. It is good for me that I have been afflicted, that I might learn your statutes. The law of your mouth is better to me than thousands of gold and silver. Your hand has made me and established me. Cause me to understand, and I learn your commandments. Those fearing you see me and rejoice, because I have hoped for your word. I have known, O Yahweh, that your judgments are righteous, and in faithfulness you have afflicted me. Please, let your kindness be to comfort me, according to your saying to your servant. Your mercies meet me, and I live, for your law is my delight. The proud are ashamed, for with falsehood they dealt perversely with me. I meditate on your precepts. Those fearing you turn back to me, and those knowing your testimonies. My heart is perfect in your statutes, so that I am not ashamed. My soul has been consumed for your salvation. I have hoped for your word. My eyes have been consumed for your word, saying, when does it comfort me? For I have been as a bottle in smoke. I have not forgotten your statutes. How many are the days of your servant? When do you execute judgment against my pursuers? The proud have dug pits for me that are not according to your law. All your commands are faithfulness. They have pursued me with falsehood. Help me. They have almost consumed me on earth, and I have not forsaken your precepts. Quicken me according to your kindness, and I keep the testimony of your mouth. For all time, O Yahweh, your word is set up in the heavens, your faithfulness from generation to generation. You established earth, and it stands. According to your ordinances, they have stood this day for the whole, your servants. Unless your law were my delights, then I had perished in my affliction. I do not forget your precepts for all time, for you have quickened me by them. I am yours. Save me, for I have sought your precepts. Your wicked waited for me to destroy me. I understand your testimonies. I have seen an end of all perfection. Your command is exceedingly broad. Oh, how I have loved your law. It is my meditation all the day. For your command makes me wiser than my enemies, for it is before me for all time. I have acted wisely above all my teachers, for your testimonies are my meditation. Above elderly, I understand more, for I have kept your precepts. I restrained my feet from every evil path, so that I keep your word. I did not turn aside from your judgments, for you have directed me. How sweet your saying has been to my palate, above honey to my mouth. I have understanding from your precepts. Therefore I have hated every false path. Your word is a lamp to my foot and a light to my path. I have sworn, and I confirm, to keep the judgments of your righteousness. I have been afflicted very much, O Yahweh. Quicken me according to your word. Please accept the free will offerings of my mouth, O Yahweh, and teach me your judgments. My soul is in my hand continually, and I have not forgotten your law. The wicked have laid a snare for me, and I did not wander from your precepts. I have inherited your testimonies for all time, for they are the joy of my heart. I have inclined my heart to do your statutes for all time, to the end. I have hated doubting ones, and I have loved your law. You are my hiding place and my shield. I have hoped for your word. Turn aside from me, you evildoers, and I keep the commands of my God. Sustain me according to your saying, and I live, and you do not put me to shame because of my hope. Support me, and I am saved, and I look on your statutes continually. You have trodden down all going astray from your statutes, for their deceit is falsehood. Dross, you have caused to cease all the wicked of the earth. Therefore I have loved your testimonies. My flesh has trembled from your fear, and I have been afraid from your judgments. I have done judgment and righteousness. Do not leave me to my oppressors. Make your servant sure for good. Do not let the proud oppress me. My eyes have been consumed for your salvation and for the saying of your righteousness. Do with your servant according to your kindness, and teach me your statutes. I am your servant. Cause me to understand, and I know your testimonies. Time for Yahweh to work. They have made your law void. Therefore I have loved your commands above gold, even fine gold. Therefore all my appointments I have declared wholly right. I have hated every path of falsehood. Your testimonies are wonderful. Therefore my soul has kept them. The opening of your words enlightens, instructing the simple. I have opened my mouth. Indeed, I pant, for I have longed for your commands. Look to me and favor me, as customary to those loving your name. Establish my steps by your saying, and any iniquity does not rule over me. Ransom me from the oppression of man, and I observe your precepts. Cause your face to shine on your servant, and teach me your statutes. Streams of waters have come down my eyes, because they have not kept your law. You are righteous, O Yahweh, and your judgments are upright. You have appointed your testimonies righteous and exceedingly faithful. My zeal has cut me off, for my adversaries forgot your words. Your saying is tried exceedingly, and your servant has loved it. I am small and despised. I have not forgotten your precepts. Your righteousness is righteousness for all time, and your law is truth. Adversity and distress have found me. Your commands are my delights. The righteousness of your testimonies is to cause me to understand, and I live. I have called with the whole heart. Answer me, O Yahweh. I keep your statutes. I have called you. Save me, and I keep your testimonies. I have gone forward in the dawn, and I cry. I have hoped for your word. My eyes have gone before the watches to meditate on your saying. Hear my voice according to your kindness, Yahweh. Quicken me according to your judgment. My wicked pursuers have been near. They have been far off from your law. You are near, O Yahweh, and all your commands are truth. I have known your testimonies of old, that you have founded them for all time. See my affliction and deliver me, for I have not forgotten your law. Plead my plea and redeem me. Quicken me according to your saying. Salvation is far from the wicked, for they have not sought your statutes. Your mercies are many, O Yahweh. Quicken me according to your judgments. My pursuers and adversaries are many. I have not turned aside from your testimonies. I have seen treacherous ones and grieve myself, because they have not kept your saying. See, for I have loved your precepts, Yahweh. Quicken me according to your kindness. The sum of your word is truth, and every judgment of your righteousness is for all time. Princes have pursued me without cause, and my heart was afraid because of your words. I rejoice concerning your saying, as one finding abundant spoil. I have hated falsehood. Indeed, I detest it. I have loved your law. 7 times in a day I have praised you because of the judgments of your righteousness. Those loving your law have abundant peace, and they have no stumbling block. I have waited for your salvation, O Yahweh, and I have done your commands. My soul has kept your testimonies, and I love them exceedingly. I have kept your precepts and your testimonies, for all my ways are before you. My loud cry comes near before you, O Yahweh. Cause me to understand according to your word. My supplication comes in before you. Deliver me according to your saying. My lips utter praise, for you teach me your statutes. My tongue sings of your saying, for all your commands are righteous. Your hand is for a help to me, for I have chosen your commands. I have longed for your salvation, O Yahweh, and your law is my delight. My soul lives, and it praises you, and your judgments help me. I wandered as a lost sheep. So seek your servant, for I have not forgotten your precepts.